This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2006 Ford F350 crew cab. It's a long bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's got the FX4 off-road suspension package, which is Rancho suspension installed at the Ford factory. It is also a King Ranch, which is the saddle leather interior. It's the top of the line interior at Ford. This truck has, got my little cheat sheets here in front of me, has 131,700 miles. We purchased directly from an insurance company in Dallas, and it is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video. In that video, we tell you how you end up with a salvage title when it's in pretty damn good condition. This is a really nice truck. Basically, it's the attorney's. When the insurance company recovers it and they sell it to us, they don't want any more liability. So if I sell it to you and you kill yourself, lawyers can't get involved and say Progressive or State Farm should have sold it on a salvage title, but they sold it on a clearing title, which implies something is right about it. This way they can just flush the whole truck down the toilet and get a divorce, and that's what they do. All right, so they no longer can be drugged down by anything, and this truck does in the future. That's why they do it. Anyway, this is exactly how it looked when we got it. We have 4 pictures that'll show what it looked like when we got it. The tires are exactly what was on it when it showed up. Whoever owned this and had it stolen, it just bought a brand new set of Michelin LTXs. I mean, these things, this is what was on it. That's about $1,200 or $1,300 worth of tire that someone just did. So someone took really good care of this truck, obviously. It was a really good driver. Very few cosmetic issues. Very minor chips here and there, but other than that, nothing. We bring them here. We do about a 2-hour inspection, which involves driving, checking fluids, measurements, putting it up in the air, taking the wheels off. Everything we can do, we do. That's the worst of the worst right there. A little touch-up paint. We'll probably do all the repairing necessary. I do see a little ding in this bumper right here. Noticed that the first time. Anyway, this is a sweet truck. This is not going to take long to sell, so if you like this truck and we agree upon a price online, please make sure you get your deposit in so that somebody else doesn't beat you to it. It's not going to take long at all. There's a couple little nicks here. We just sold pretty much the twin of this truck in a short bed, an F350, and it was online for a couple hours. And it wasn't quite as straight or as clean as this one. So I really should tell you that you better hurry on this one. I can't even imagine this thing being too long online. Let's see. We have remote. Yep. Here's your remote. Make sure I don't lock myself out like I always do in these videos. 131,675 miles. I'm going to open the hood. I'm going to show you where all the Ford stamps are supposed to be on the fenders and on the core support, which will tell you that parts haven't been replaced, which of course tells you that it hasn't been wrecked. There's a Ford stamp there, new battery, Ford stamp right there, tell me the converter stickers where they belong. That's an original battery, so we've got one new battery. There's a Ford stamp there, and there's your Ford stamp there. Nice truck. Wish they were all this way. And I locked the door. So, see what happens when you put me in charge of locking doors? Unlocking doors? This. Alright, well, we'll start back here. Alright, so this is the driver rear door. Here's your window, down and up. Seats are in great shape. They stole the center console. Those things are a pain to buy. So you either put in an aftermarket that you can buy anywhere, or the plan would be to buy a regular center console for a Lariat, and you buy the top piece that says King Ranch separately. There's like little inserts that go over the top of them, and they're about $150. So the whole package, if you wanted the center console and you want it to say King Ranch, you want it to look right, it's going to cost you about $400. That's why we don't do it, because we don't want to add any price to it, especially when people a lot of times never put one in. A lot of people take them out, so the dogs can pass through, kids can pass through, you can pass through. So we don't. There's your heated seats, on and off. Forward, back, pull seat down, pull seat up, rear seat cushion tilt up and down, front seat cushion up and down. This seat's in really good shape too. So they took care of these things. You can feel that they've been conditioned in the past, that they were taken care of. This is kind of what it does when you put your elbow on there. You can buy if you want it. Actually, it feels pretty good, but if you want it to, you can put little sheepskin seat covers that they sell on eBay for those armrests. It does have a manual, a couple little trim piece covers. I'm not sure what that's for, but hopefully we don't hear those rattling around in our test drive here. All right, so we've done all 3 doors. Now it's the driver door. There's the driver window, passenger window. Let's see, passenger rear window, and driver window. All right, door locks. There you go. Seat back. Seat forward, seat down, seat up, front tilt up, front tilt down, rear tilt down, rear tilt up. Alright, mirrors. Out, in, down, up. Other side, out, in, up, down. You got pedal controls up, down, tilt wheel. That works. Alright, so we're batting 1,000 here. Let's see. I want to try the rear window. These things can be expensive. Nope, that one works fine. There you go. Here's your rear window. 131,675 miles. Let's hit the go. Alright, let me get a seatbelt on. Alrighty then. Here we go. Let's see. There's tow haul on and off. Radio. Thinking that the trouble away, then I jump right. That works fine. Let's try it with the steering controls. Steering controls right there. Change station. Steering controls work fine. Let's go air conditioning, manual controls. There's manual controls. Temperature, that works fine. Let's do the steering controls. Here's the fan up, fan down, temperature up, temperature down. Alright, that works fine. Let's see. We have cruise control over here. What else we got? Let's see. Let me straighten this guy out a little bit here, and I'll back up and test the parking sensors while I'm testing the 4-wheel drive. Neutral, 4 low. Let's put it in reverse. Now we're in 4 low. Let's try the parking sensors here. That's definitely 4 low. We're grannying it back there. There's your parking sensors. Now let's put it in drive, 4 low. Perfect. All right. Neutral, 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Forward, back, and now to neutral. 2-wheel drive. Now we're 2-wheel drive. And see if I can't not hit somebody here. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, it's on a salvage title, so if you come to Tucson to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, you are going to have to get a restored salvage title. You can't get plates or insurance on a salvage title. So we have to take it to the cops here and get what's called a level 3 inspection done. Level 3 inspection allows us to get a restored salvage title, then you can drive it home with plates and insurance. We charge $200 to do that. Basically, it's a minimum of 4 hours of our time, sometimes up to 10, depending on how busy the cops are. They don't let us leave them there any longer. We have to sit there on the curb while they do their police work. Sometimes it's more important than cars or trucks, so we just sit there. That's why we charge $200. $250 is our dog fee, and taxes are 2% city sales tax in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. This truck is nice, really nice. Runs great. No vibrations, no anything. Steering's tight. It's a really nice truck. Someone took good care of it. All right, so let's say you come from a state with a 3% tax rate. And you come here to Tucson, you're gonna pay 5% taxes. That's our 2% city tax plus your state tax. $250 dock fee and $200 to restore the title. If your state tax rate is like Arizona's, you're gonna pay 6.1% state tax rate plus our 2%. So you're gonna pay 8.1% if you're an Arizona resident. If you're from Alaska, their state tax rate is 0. So you're gonna pay 2% if you're from Alaska. $250 dock fee and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price. However, we strongly suggest you add $200 and have us restore the title before it leaves, unless you're absolutely positive you can get it done with the bill of sale, the Arizona salvage title, and the truck itself, because that's all we can provide you. The last thing, well, the second to last thing, deposit. Once we get a deposit, we have a deal. We'll put your name and a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. The last thing, every single vehicle on this property, I say the same thing about, whether it's Dennis's that's not an M3, that's his 535, he's got an M3 at home. Anyway, every single vehicle out here, okay, I say this about, it's very important that you pay attention here. Ford gives these vehicles a warranty time, and that warranty time is a number of years or a number of miles or both. Okay, it's past both of those. Okay, if they could have given it a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty, they would have, and they would have sold this truck for $110,000, and people would have bought them like crazy. Okay, but they couldn't. Okay, so what we're saying is they didn't know what was going to happen after a certain number of miles or years, and we don't know more than they do. They built it. So there's risk involved. Please realize there's risk involved. Please realize, because of the title, you're saving a pound of money, okay? Some of that money may or may not have to be spent next week or next year or 3 years from now. You may need an injector. You may need a windshield wiper motor. You could need nothing for quite some time. But it could be next week, could be 5 years from now. We don't know, all right? So if you don't like risk, go buy a brand new one. Brand new one is gigantic money. It's somewhere between $60,000 and $70,000 for this in a King Ranch. That's what you should do, though. Then you get 3 years, 36,000 miles of stress-free, and then when you're done with that, you owe $52,000, and you can get back to stressing. So, but we don't want people who don't realize that there could be issues sooner or later buying our vehicles. It's just not reality, okay? So please deal in reality. Know what you need to do for yourself, and do what's right for you, okay? This is a sweet truck, though. Thank you very much.